Hey guys, welcome to Not So Random Chat, the nighttime live stream where we talk about whatever we want to. So, settle in and grab your libation. It could be your wine or tea or coffee or whatever you want to drink. And let's just sit back and chill. I'll be with you in a moment. Are you guys ready? Okay, well, so am I. So let's get into it. Here I come. Hola! From the West Side. Happy Friday, happy Friday. And I know I'm on early, so I'm gonna wait for YouTube to send out notifications, letting people know I'm live. And rather, I'm on earlier than I normally am, because I'm still late. All right, so let me come on camera. Guys, it's a head wrap day. My head wrap tonight. And I got on a little summer top. Yeah. So, you know, it's getting warmer here on the west side. Hey, Maxim 420. So I hope you guys have a good night. It's the weekend. Those who work the 5-day work week, Monday through Friday. So we off today. So tonight I am drinking some lemonade. Fresh squeeze. Tastes good. That right there. And I'm a fan. I can fan myself in case it gets hot up in here. I would say it's been rather warm outside and in these YouTube streets. And just, I would say, there's been a lot going on. Like, here in the United States, we're freaking out over these freaking gas prices. Now, I don't know what part of the country, you know, people live in, but I live in California. And in California, it's over $6. I know it's over $6 like in the Northeast, like New York,
Connecticut, New Jersey area. But even places like the Midwest are hitting $5. And why we in this situation? Because of our previous president bills that he made. It's $5 in New York. Well, maybe parts of New York. I heard like in Connecticut, and I guess it depends on what part of New York. But $5 is still ridiculous. I remember when you couldn't find gas. Gas was under $5 over the entire country. Now you are stretching to find gas under $5 anywhere in the country. And here's my thing. Inflation is going up. Inflation is going up. But is anybody's money going up? Is your money worth more while the price of eggs is going through the roof? Or a gallon of milk? And we won't even discuss chicken. Yeah, we won't even discuss chicken. And if you can find a chicken wing, I don't understand how there's a chicken wing shortage, but you can find all the other parts of the chicken. What's going on? Are there chickens that are born without wings? Are there chickens being born without wings? That's the only thing that can explain there being a shortage of wings, but you got plenty of every other part of the chicken. I'm just saying, you know, and I know people don't want to look at what's going on. You know, I don't think that we're going to have like another big short as far as, you know, what happened with the housing market where people weren't able to pay their mortgages. But I do think that we're going into a recession because we're in a war that we have no business being in. Like, what the F are we over in the Ukraine for? I'm just wondering, why are we over there? Is that helping our relationship with China? Where a whole bunch of our stuff comes from? Why do we have so much stuff coming from China? And those of you who are ordering things that are coming from China, have you noticed how it's taking forever for anything to get here? Now, there's no clog of ships in any ports in the United States anymore. I promise you that's not going on. You have to wonder what the deal. When supposedly, or in reality, we are the number one importer of Chinese goods. Where do you think most of their hair comes from? You know, people going around here weaving in, braiding in their hair. where do you think most of it is made? Or, grown on somebody's head? Now, that's not putting anything against the hair that's come from India, because that's probably a better grade of hair coming off somebody else's head. We've already talked about, how, hair. Anyway, that's another conversation. But, a lot of the stuff, if you look on Amazon, the bulk of the stuff on Amazon is not coming from within the United States. It's coming from China. eBay, same thing. And then you have this other one. Hey, TC. There's another one that's out there now. It's called Wishlist. Yeah, Wishlist. I think everything on there is from China. Yeah, everything on there. So I'm just saying, we're gonna have to figure out some other way than whatever is going on to deal with this Russia situation, and and the Ukraine. Because we got all that money. Right now, our country, we're in debt to so many other people, and then we have the audacity to give people money and then don't ask them to repay us. Like, what the F? Meanwhile, African Americans are still around here waiting, holding their breaths, holding our breath for that reparations. We're still around here holding our breath for that. And do you guys realize that we're only 2 years away from the next presidential election? We're at midterms. We're in midterms. You need to watch who's, jumping into these. Now there's talk about, people who are likely to run in 24. We can only hope, the run again. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm confused as to what he's doing right now, you guys. I'm really confused as to what the hell he's doing right now. There's this thing going on that he's trying to give forgiveness of student loans. But whose student loans are going to be forgiven? That's my question. Who is going to have their student loans forgiven? I'd like to know about that. And how's he going to do it? Because it seems to be that there's a lot of opposition against it with people, not us, simply politicians, because we don't really know the facts of what's going on yet. But they're out here saying, like, where is the money going to come from if this isn't paid back, and that this is going to allow all of these high-priced universities to feel that they can just continue to raise the prices of education. I don't know. Here's a thought. How about having education free all the way through a 4-year college degree. How about the state schools and universities become free? Make that happen. Then worry about, student loan forgiveness, because I have a feeling that the people who need the student loan forgiveness won't get it. That's what I think. Who else? Hey, Stephen. Hey, Uppity. I'm just saying. And I mean, I'm nonpartisan. But I've heard that Liz Cheney is thinking about running. I've heard that DeSantis, I don't trust him, is also running. Gives me, Old South vibes. Gives me the good old, Old South vibes. It just does. So, but I don't know, y'all. I mean, we're 2 years in, and gas is through the roof. Our schools are, it's not safe for our kids to go to school. It's not safe for us to go to church. It's not safe to go to the grocery store. And just about every American who can legally get a gun is trying to get. That's what's going on. Because see, all these extra gun regulations, I don't believe are the answer. They're not going to stop the people who are committing these acts. But we definitely need to address mental health at a higher level, because a lot of this is people who have mental health issues, diagnosed or undiagnosed. But 46, people don't feel safe. Let's try to figure out what the hell you're doing, sir. You had one job. Your job, what they wanted was to get Trump out of there. They wanted 44, they wanted 45 gone. Okay. But what the hell are you up here doing? The stuff that you're doing, I feel like we're just going to be buried. Our children's children are going to be buried in debts that you're creating for them. That's what I feel. I feel that our country is going to be debt burdened. Not the people in the country, but the country itself. And because the country itself is going to be debt burdened, we're going to have to become inventive, y'all. We're going to have to become inventive. It's ridiculous. Everyone, the U.S. likes to give off this perception, that we're all of this, but we're not even 300 years old. Hello? We are not even 300 years old. We're not even grown yet. And we got to figure out how we really want this country to run. Because the stuff that's going on right now is so ugly. A lot of it came bubbling to the surface during the term of 45. I was going to say the reign of terror of 45, but during the term of 45. And I really think the only reason it's not worse is because of 2020. But we've had one of the little rappers lose his life this week. We've had schools shot up. We've had churches shot up. We've had grocery stores shot up. Hospitals. This is what's going on. And people are acting like I don't know, business as usual or something. And those who had issues that were bottled up, all of that stuff is exploding. That's what's going on. I mean, every weekend somebody dies in Chicago. Every weekend somebody's dying in the streets of Philly. What's going on? I mean, and now it's so blah blah blah. They don't even, a lot of times it doesn't even hit the national media. You gotta go digging for it. Like we don't hear about every school shooting. There was like we had a shooting at a school as kids were getting out of school here in California. Thankfully, no one was hurt. But there was no safety officer on campus either. I mean, what happened to teachers being armed? What happened to that idea? Why did that go away? Because clearly it's not safe for our children. And see, all of this stuff that's happening, this is internal to our country. This is homegrown. Like Oklahoma City. It's like it was going on before 2020, and it's coming back after 2020. And it's like now we're 2 years out, you know, people are forgetting about what happened in 2020 when the entire world shut down. But right now, you know, I mean, who can afford an $8 dozen eggs? Who can afford to pay $8 for eggs? Who can afford to pay $8 for a gallon of milk? Now, it's not that expensive where I am, but it's that expensive in other parts of the country. But it's getting there. Now, I think a gallon of milk is about $6. Thanks to the cows that are in, you know, Central California. I think that's one of the reasons why our milk is not as expensive as it is in other states, where they don't have their own cows in the country, in the state. They don't have local dairies. It's getting crazy with things like that. People need to start vegetable gardens. How long have I been telling you guys? How long have I been telling people that no matter where you live, start a garden? Even if it's just, you know, herbs and maybe 1 or 2 vegetables. You know, I mean, now I'm barely buying my meat in the grocery store. I'm going to the butcher. Because the butchers have deals, you know, so I'm buying what I think is going to last for about a month. You know, bacon, chicken, ground beef, ground turkey, hot links, or whatever. I don't know why I'm so warm tonight, but it's a hot night in the city. I think it's because I'm under this light. See what you guys are saying. You're drifting off. Thank you for coming through, Stefan. That's my mod from across the pond, a fellow writer. Stefan writes like gothic, like romances. Yeah. So yeah. And this is his new channel. This is the new channel. So this is the new channel for Stefan. Whew. Goodness gracious. I miss our talks about music from back in the day. We used to sit on here and talk about music. That was back in the, you know, because I think it's like an 8-hour difference in the time, and that's from the East Coast. So then at 3 hours, so it's like 11 hours ahead of me. So it's like, what is it? Like 9 something here. Yeah, so I don't know. Well, sleep tight. Sleep tight. But they started, that just reminded me, they just started America's Got Talent. They just finished Britain's Got Talent. The guy that won on Britain's Got Talent is this comedian. His name is Axel Blake. If you're in the UK, you can find him on Amazon Prime. If you're anywhere else in the world, well, you can't, because he did a comedy special himself that he paid for himself like a year or two ago, and Amazon picked it up not too long before he was on Got Talent. So people thought that he was already known. No, he wasn't really known. Amazon saw something that he produced and said, okay, hey, well, we like this, threw it on there. Hey, Amazon, can you put it on Amazon for the United States so we can see? Because the guy is really funny. His comedy is absolutely relatable no matter where you are in the world. You know. And I mean, he's been around for a long time, but the thing is that, you know, y'all know how it for comedians, it's about getting that one shot, because although people might have known him in the UK, if he hadn't been on Britain's Got Talent, I wouldn't have known who he was. Being on Britain's Got Talent and winning Britain's Got Talent put him so that people outside of the UK knew him. And he's a Black comic, you know, and I mean, his, you know, I mean, I don't know if he is one of those ones that curses in their normal shows. All of the clips that I found of him on YouTube, it appears that his comedy is clean comedy. So I like that, but he's funny, you know, and I like the fact that he's funny without having to curse. So, I mean, if you guys have a chance, take a look at him on Britain's Got Talent. There's like a couple of videos, because he was on 3 different shows, because he got a gold buzzer. So then he was on the semifinals and then the finals. He was on there 3 times. But he was funny. I promise. He will make you laugh. Hey, Wellness, how are you? Yeah, TC, our country is a baby. And here's my thing. We should not be trying to save the effing world. We need to be taking care of our own country right now. That's, you know, now there might be a lot I didn't like about Trump. A lot I didn't like about him. But yeah, I agree that we should make sure we're good before we're trying to save the rest of the world. Now, I don't agree with some of the deals he made because of some of the deals he made, like with, I don't know, Russia. That's why gas is over $6 a gallon in California. Yeah, that part. And I'd still like somebody to explain to me why we are importing all of this crude oil when we have enough oil in our own freaking country to take care of us. I know a lot of it's in Alaska, but here's the thing. What are we saving that oil for? A rainy day, perhaps? Are we saving it until what? Everyone's driving hybrid and electric vehicles? You know, You know, because even when that's the only thing that's going to be sold new, these little gas guzzling cars are going to be around for a while.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because a lot of them last for a long time. You know, they do. I mean, I've got one car that's a classic. It's a 1979 280ZX 2+2. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That car than some people I know. That's what's funny about that part. So, again, it's going to be a while before, you know, we are, you know, the world is off of gas cars. So for that reason, what are we saving that gas reserve that we have? You know, and believe me, it's millions and millions and millions of gas. Lots, you know, because, you know, dinosaurs were everywhere. And everywhere the dinosaurs were, the oil is sure to be. That's why just about every single continent has some oil source. Some have more than others. Just simply making a point. Hey, Kitty Lickable. How are you? But you know, we got 2 more years of this man. I'm just telling y'all, we got 2 more years of this man. And people need to be thinking, what we gonna have in 2 years? Who are our options gonna be? And believe me, right now you need to be thinking, because right now they're gonna start popping up. Yeah. And 45 is out there causing so much havoc. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what they're trying to do. You know, it's going to be interesting. Are they going to have treason charges against him? We have to see. Mm-hmm. A lot going on. They're trying to do something so the man can never be president again. You know that, right? That's what they're doing. That part. They're trying to do something so he can't be president again. And then, you know, we have all of these people in the manosphere, specifically, who are so upset with Lori Harvey for breaking off the relationship with Michael B. Jordan. But here's the thing. If you've seen the post that her mother put up, what it appears to be, there was something that she didn't like. And it wasn't changing. So she didn't want to marry him. Because, you know, by the age of 35, which is, you know, his age, you know, he's kind of said, and It's waste, but something she didn't care for. Now people are alleging that he still had feelings for his ex, and that Lori didn't like that. But whatever it was, there was something in regards to him that was not acceptable to her and someone that was going to be a life partner. And she's 25 years old. And contrary to, see, here's the thing. People like to make the assumption that because of the way that a certain class, and that's the only way I can say, of young women carry themselves. And I would just say, just based on the way that they were brought up, because it has nothing to do with how much money is in there, just how they were brought up. You can't assume because someone dates around that they sleep around, especially when you are talking about in these quote unquote upper echelons. And even in our normal echelons, women do not sleep with every man that they date, even if they date them for a long time. I gave you guys the example of someone who I dated when I was 20 or 21, somewhere in there. Dated him the entire year at college and over the summer. He spent money on me. I did not have sex with this man. We were friends until his death, which was back at the beginning of 2020. And I never slept with that man, ever in life. But we dated for a year. And I mean, that goes whether a woman has had experience or not. And I've dated men after that point in life. After I was divorced, I didn't sleep with every guy that I dated. What is wrong with y'all? Why do y'all think that women sleep with everyone they go out with? Even if it's an exclusive relationship. We're not always sleeping with you. That may not be, I don't know, with me. After being married, it took a while for it to get to that. There were many layers of the onion peeled to do that. But the assumption is that we sleep with everyone that, we're involved with. Do men sleep with everyone that they're involved with? Or do they just make you think that they sleep with everyone that they're involved with? Because y'all know it's pretty clear that she did not sleep with Future. That's why he's pissed. But I think it was a serious relationship, and I think there was something about Kim that she decided was not what she wanted in a long-term partner. Period, point blank. And she's 25. You know, and this craziness that the manosphere preaches, as well as the manosphere women, about shelf life and stuff. Look, you know, everybody's not trying to get married by age 25. And this generation really is not about that. These kids, and I'm saying kids because y'all know I'm almost 60. So to me, they're kids. You know, the under 30 crowd, they're not trying to get married. They're not trying to get married. The men or the women. They are, you know, and I'm not saying that for all of them, but a lot of them are not, they're not marriage minded until they get a little bit older. And so for all you Kevin Samuelites out there trying to get you some young girl, let Michael B. Jordan be your example of why that's not going to happen. He's only 35. Okay? He's only 35. So why would you 45 and 50-year-olds think that y'all gonna get somebody 25? You think that these young girls, because they're young, that they're dumb, and that you can, you know, mold them. Some of them, like Lori Harvey, have mothers who put them on game. Or they got people around them. You know, there are some women who know how to get things from men without sleeping with them. And are you guys mad that Lori Harvey appears to be one of them? Because y'all know damn well she has not slept with all of these men. You want to make her into a 304, but she's not. She's not. She's gonna continue living her little life. You know, she got her skincare line out now. She's got her skincare line. Even though Kim Kardashian is trying to, you know, fight off of her brand name. But, you know, I don't understand, you know, what your guys' issue is. I mean, it's not a baby mama. And regardless of how many miles y'all are trying to put on her body, they don't exist. You guys are mad because you were hoping that what Kevin Samuel said was possible, but it ain't possible for y'all. Lori has options. Just like he has options. And see, here's the crazy thing. There are women who will always have options. No matter how old they are, they will always have options. Regardless of what you nonsense people out there say. Now, I know, there's some women who eventually, no matter how beautiful they are, run out of options, but she ain't gonna be one of them. She's not one of them. And there's a lot of women like her out there, who go against all of this BS y'all are still living by from Kevin. Don't know the man, don't really have no feelings, don't have no feelings for him, other than, I saw him in chats and stuff, before he blew up and everything. But, some of the things he said were correct, and some of the things he said were just way off base. And one of the things that he said that was off base was giving you men this idea that you would be able to get a 25-year-old if you're 45. Like, what? Shoot. Some of y'all can't get a 45-year-old at 45. Truth be told. That part. That part. Hey, Dr. Lasagna. It's crazy. But that girl's gonna be okay. If she's content, for you guys for a minute. But stop trying to assume just because, I don't know, somebody saw her talking to Jack Harlow that she's gone to Jack Harlow. And let that girl live her life. Because clearly she's living her best life. Clearly. I'm just saying. Not a 304. Do not make the assumption that a socialite is out here sleeping with every man she dates. Y'all, come on now. First of all, her mother is Marjorie Harvey. And peep this. Her stepfather is Steve Harvey. Do you think this girl is really giving up the cookie like that? Come on, be real. I'm trying to tell y'all. It's not like that. Nah. Y'all have this fantasy, that if a woman is dating a man, that they're sleeping together. Not true. It's not true in, Hollywood type of relationship, and it's not true in relationships down here with the rest of us. You just got men out here who lie on their whats. They out here lying, saying that they were with somebody that they never were. Doesn't feel good for for the females that get that stuff put on them. You got, but see, in this situation, because number one, you don't have a bunch of men out here saying that they with her in that way. You guys are making the assumption, but you don't have a whole bunch of men lying on the you know what. So you guys are assuming that she must be sleeping with all of them because she's seen with so many different men. She's a beautiful woman. She's beautiful. It is what it is. You know. And, you know, sorry to break it to you guys, but he won't be the last man to propose to her. No, it won't be. He wasn't the first, and he will not be the last. He's just not the one that she's going to say yes to. Because keep in mind, the other man she was actually engaged to, and she broke off that engagement. He couldn't even put a ring on it because she wouldn't allow him to. He's 25, she's 25, he's 35. You know? And I'm not saying she wants to be out there partying and, you know, roaming the streets. I don't think that's what it is. I think she just wants to come into being herself before she gives herself to someone else to be their wife. And she's known as Mrs. So-and-so. Hey, Neha. Hey, James. I'm just saying. You know, but, you know, manosphere and manosphere mammies have that your drag. It's not the truth. But if that's what you want to believe, if that's what you want to believe, you know, everybody is not getting married by the age of 25. I mean, that's ridiculous. First of all, 25 really is the age where you should now, that's when you're probably starting to think that way, but it's not necessarily when you're going to get married. You know, somewhere between 25 and 30 is good for a woman. And really, I don't think that the guys should get married until they are 30, at least. That's just my opinion. You know, but it's funny how you guys are worried about miles on her coochie. It's funny when you'll never even get within a mile of that coochie. Not a mile of it. Child, these people are crazy. Now, there's a whole lot of other stuff going on, like around the platform between the beef and the black sector and the sobriety sector and the, you know, all the black sectors, you know, and, you know, over the last few days, there's been things going on. And here's my thing. I don't understand why people try to equate friendships or YouTube ships or whatever you want to call them with people on this platform the same as you do with people you know in your real life. And because we don't know each other. Even if you talk to people outside of you, you still don't know them. This is YouTube. But people have standards on friendships on here. Like, this is someone who you've got relationships outside of here. It just gets crazy to me. I mean, for me, I told y'all, I can count on fingers a couple. How many people have my phone number or know my government name? Out of people in this sector. And they still don't know anything about me. Nothing other than what y'all see me show on here. You know, but it's interesting that people open up and tell people that they met online their life. Like, what the hell is going on with that bull? I would never. I don't know. Maybe I just can't get with that. Yeah, that stuff. Now I know there are people who have gotten into a full-fledged relationship from people that they met on here, but they eventually met offline, and their relationship is offline. How about that part? You know, not on YouTube. So that's different. But I'm talking about people, being friends or somebody, as a supporter and a friend or whatever, and and now you can't be friends with somebody else that they consider an enemy. How is somebody how are people mortal enemies on a platform when you've never met each other? I'm confused by that. Now you can dislike the people, but I don't understand how people become like mortal enemies, like forever. Off of YouTube stuff. It's quite confusing to me. But maybe it's because I don't get that involved. I'm just trying to put my content up and build my channel and support who I want to support and go where the hell I want to go. But this stuff that was going on over the last week or so with Mr. Stood's chat, Nicole knows that I'm a supporter of her. And she also knows that I don't really come down in her chat because of the madness that goes on. Every once in a while, I'll drop down and say, "Hey, Nicole, just saying hi." And she does the same thing on my channel. Because, there are people who support me that she don't get along with, and vice versa. So, but all that stuff that, all of this stuff that's gone on, I just don't understand, how people get that involved the platform in friendships that they get into these huge falling outs that are like you've known each other for years. It's quite confusing to me. I guess because, you know, my real friends are people that I really have no fear that they're not on YouTube. Because YouTube is a part of my life, but it's not all of my life. And I know that it can be addicting to be on here and be, you know, but some of y'all just need to push back from the computer. And you need to evaluate why people online, you know, cause you to have the feelings that y'all have, you know, around here. You know, people distrusting, you know, people, you know, cutting people off because they talk to somebody else when none of y'all know each other in real life. Like, what the hell? It's just insane to me. It's freaking insane. It's freaking insane. Hey, Maria. I know you think, yeah, I know, sis. Let me see it now. What time is it? 50. Okay, I've been on here for like I've been on here for a little over an hour. And I do have another live to do on my other channel, and I think I set it for 10:30, but that's like in 40 minutes. Yeah. But good news is that I finally got my editing software app right, and I have been able to get 2 of the 3 videos that I was working on out of there, and I just have to do the voiceover on those. Once I've done that, those will be out. One of them, I did the voiceover on it, but I'm going to release it in the morning since, you know, I have another live to do tonight. But I have a daily thought coming out. And then I have a spoken word that's going to be coming out on the Purple Diva Den. And then I also have another coffee talk coming in regards to, you know, this Jezebel spirit stuff that's been talked about around here with, you know, the better class of women and all of this nonsense, in my opinion, in regards to how women carry themselves and the judgments. Just, to me, it's insane. I'm sorry. And that's, you know, me, you know, sitting here at almost 60 with, you know, with clothes that fit me because they look good on me and they don't look trashy, in my opinion. And I can get away with it, so But anyway, you guys, I will probably be on tomorrow. Come on in the morning. Well, morning for me, probably afternoon for you guys. And do a little coffee talk. Yeah, because, you know, I'm liking when I come on the weekend to just talk to you guys for a minute. So I will probably come on in the morning after I have moved around these YouTube streets, seen some of the stuff that's going on, and just got some more commentary together about some of the things that I'm seeing, as y'all know. That's what I like to do in my not so random chats and in my coffee talk. But I will see you guys who are going to be over at the Purple Diva Den in about 30 minutes, 10:30. I will also post the link to the live on my community board on this channel when I go live. But I will see those of you who are going to come through in the morning, tomorrow morning, and I'll see you guys in these YouTube streets this weekend. We are now out of Mercury retrograde. We are now in Saturn retrograde, which means karmic vibrations are in the air. Okay, so I will see you guys later. Until then, I offer you guys peace and blessings from the West Side. I will see y'all. Let's see, where's my outro? Where's my outro? I'm out of here, guys. Peace.
Well, guys, that's it for tonight's Not So Random Chat. But I'll see you guys the next time. Until then, peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out. Peace.